Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on GTA 5 with another versus the army. Today's one is going to be a rather tough challenge for me. Now you might think that is a rather odd thing to say considering I have a Ferrari Formula 1 car, the F248. And yes, it is mighty quick. However, there is a catch. Unlike the last time I put a Formula 1 car up against the army, it was the Red Bull Formula 1 car. That was a very strong car. It could take quite a large number of crashes and it didn't break down. This is not. This is quite a fragile vehicle, as you would expect a Formula 1 car to be. So going off-roading is a bad idea. The speed can actually hinder the car. It can be so brutally fast. There are no small accidents. I was going to say, if I have a crash, it's going to be a big accident, basically. So I can't get involved in any accidents. The helicopters could well shoot and blow up the engine long before I ever really begin. Who knows? I don't know how long this is going to survive up against a onrushing horde of army vehicles. I will have more than enough acceleration to slalom my way around them. That is okay, we can do that, and yeah, I can use speed. I can use the acceleration and the speed to get myself out of trouble, but equally, that can get me into a lot of trouble if, we go off-roading here is quite a dangerous thing for the Ferrari to do. On the train tracks we go. 130, 40 miles an hour, almost 150, but I am going to have to jump on the brakes. I'm not exactly going to want to be throwing this car out too much in the dirt with the tremendous amount of horsepower. Right, there is going to be a gap there, and it's going to be there for long enough because, well, this car is so monumentally fast. Look at the speed. Oh, that gave me a heart attack. Oh, carefully does it now. I'm probably not going to want to play that way. We can dodge out of the way of the army vehicle there. The other small issue that we do potentially have is that because the speed is so great, that as I break free of the radius of these particular vehicles, I could potentially drive myself into the next car along and get caught by that. So, trying to judge everything and not make any mistakes. That is going to be so critical here. We can whiz along at 170. The helicopters are long behind us. They are not going to play any further part in this. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was millimeters away from the side of an army jeep, but we have made it this far. We are still living. I'm going so quick. The game is having a really tough time spawning stuff in because of the rate at which I am hurtling, absolutely hurtling towards the city. This might make a good spot to go hide off-road. Yes, it might. There is an army car up there. However, if we judge this right and drive our way up here, yeah, this is looking pretty promising for the F1 car. Now, driving around here, I have got to be a little bit on the careful side because I have one big tumble. My car could well get broken. Fortunately, though, it does not look like there is anything here to spoil the party. Are there any helicopters? Nope. The army cars themselves aren't going to be able to follow. The soldiers might. However, I've gone so far off-road and I was so far ahead of everything that was chasing me at the time. Pretty sure that... Oh, that was a big bump. That was a huge bump for a Formula 1 car. I'm liking here. This looks like a nice place. We could have a picnic here. And the rabbit survived as well. I thought I'd just run underneath the wheels. Nope, we're fine. And the army are... Oh, there's a cargo bob. Don't come looking over here. I'm not here. I'm not here. Don't look for the bright red Formula 1 car. It's totally not hiding in the bushes. Nope, totally not happening. Okay, good helicopter. You can go that way. As kind of expected, yeah, this thing is quick. This thing is so absurdly fast in a straight line. It's not quite going to be a record for the fastest time to get away from the army, but that's going to be pretty good go. I think it might be faster than the Red Bull did it. It's going to be pretty damn close, as you would expect. Yeah, the straight line speed, incredible. It is so fast that you can find this little gap in the traffic and then drive the car off-road, and you can get so far away there is nothing that the army can do about it. I kind of suspected that might be the case a little bit with this vehicle, provided you don't make a mistake. And, you saw I had a couple of close calls in that. Provided you don't make a mistake, yeah, the speed will be more than enough to get it away from the army when faced with a motorway. Well, on the wide open motorways, or as wide open as they get on GTA 5, the Ferrari is really rather unrivaled. Let's face it, that's not particularly surprising. However, how will it fare in the confines of the city? You see, there's a lot more in the way of obstacles to worry about here. Not only have we got the army cars, we've also got buildings and lots more vehicles going in all sorts of directions. There are parked cars to hopefully not crash into. You kind of get the idea. This is likely to be a lot tougher test of my driving, really. Because the car is going to be mighty fast. You know, we've still got the acceleration. We can't use the top speed, no, but we can still get up to very, very high speeds or within the city. But I've got to keep it out of the walls. I've got to keep it out of the cars and, yeah, just not crash into anything. The army do not seem to be too bothered about giving chase at all. What have we got? Okay, there's a barracks over there. Right. Oh, there's a messer coming from that direction as well. Let the shenanigans begin. Ooh, they're getting the idea there. They're turning early enough so that I can't just accelerate past them. Kind of. One barracks did an intelligent thing, and bye-bye everyone else. Oh, careful now, careful now. Floor it once we pass the traffic. Oncoming lane at 150 is probably not a very good idea. Well, they're already completely and utterly lost. The Ferrari is just so fast. Ooh, hello. I'm liking this place. Just don't open the door. If any army come, don't open the door. Okay? I think perhaps, I guess kind of like the biggest difficulty in terms of the army is that I have to drive this car at a quarter, an eighth even, of what it is capable of doing, and I can still out-accelerate them, out-turn them, out-brake them by absolutely miles. Whereas, you know, when I did the heavy damage versus the army, oh crap, they do actually come up here. That was a great cheeky hiding spot, but they actually do come this way. Guys, could you leave me a nice Formula 1 car shaped gap? Oh yes, you did. Glorious. Yeah, the ones without the extreme damage, I had to drive the car absolutely at the limit because, you know, they were no different to the normal cars. Whereas this, I can afford to be that fraction more cautious, coming to these turns and the blind crests, etc. Because I know I can just stamp on the throttle and suddenly we'll be going far quicker than anything else is able to. Okay, we're going across here. Off-roading perhaps not the best strategy, though, with this car. That is a quick way to get yourself into trouble. I did end up out of the wanted radius, briefly, but, yeah, we're back in it at the moment. I say the real issue, my biggest concern is I've just got to find the right place to go and dive off-road and hide, pretty much. I've got to find the right place, and here is not the right place at the moment. I could use a car park, honestly, I don't need to. Not really, not with this, it is so fast. I could use a car park to very easily, brakes, there we go, through the gap, threaded the needle. What about the golf course, anyone? Army, do you fancy a game of golf? I'm not at the right point to get into it, sadly. What about the big mansions? Ooh, garage? Garage? Do you open? No, there's an army car behind me. Otherwise, that could have worked quite well. I don't know if the golf course would work if I got out of the wanted radius. Maybe like these houses. I think some of the gates to these do open, so we could hide it in there. Oh, go past Michael's house. Oh, we've had a spin. And flip the car around. That is one of the things that is quite easy to do with this car. Very, very powerful rear-wheel drive Formula 1 car. As you're prattling about with the bumps and the crests and the odd bits of grass. Oh, that was so close. Check out the back of my car. Yeah, you can do that, and the back end will let go. The Red Bull didn't really do that as much, so that is something to look out for. Well, we've lapped the golf course, if that's anything. Now, that's how we get into the bloody place. There we go. Spot a golf, anyone? Will the army follow me in here? I'm pretty sure I've tried this before, but just for the sake of giving it... Oh, there's a helicopter above me. If there wasn't a helicopter... okay, never mind. No, the army are in the golf course as well. God damn it, they have a secret way in. Okay. I was going to say, if the helicopter hadn't been above there and it wasn't spawning in army cars... that's a dead end. That's not quite where I want to be. Yep, we will lead you on a merry chase around the roundabout there. Sorry, my bad. We're good. We're free again of the golf course. Ooh, big slides from the Formula 1 car. I say I only have to drive it to about an eighth of its potential. I'm still pushing the car from time to time here. We've again got out of the wanted radius. Where to go, where to go, where to go? I don't really want to hide in a car park for the millionth time. I want to find somewhere more interesting to hide the Formula 1 car. Well, I mean, that kind of place there could work at a lower wanted level, but against the army, the problem with the clever little hiding spots, like that one that I found kind of started off with in the little garage, that's great. However, the army do kind of tend to head up that way and then come and have a little nose around. Right, what about not into the side of that truck? That would be bad for everyone involved. Slow it down before we... It is a lot of fun driving a car that is this quick. It turns this well through the city streets. It's fantastic fun. Oh, here, you're just getting sideways across these bumps and crests as I get greedier and greedier. I am probably going to do myself a mischief at some point and really screw it up, carrying phenomenal speed. This is bravery right here. Lots of bravery in the Formula 1 car. Unfortunately, there is an army vehicle coming. Oh no, the army vehicle turned away at the wrong moment. Oh, arse. Arse. We've taken some damage on the front. I think we might have got away with that. Let's go for some serious off-roading. Yeah, there's a helicopter here. But damn it, if only I'd known there were cars coming around that corner. Bugger. That is disappointing. Now, the damage does look worse on the front than it actually is. Oh, okay, we've got to be careful. There are cars coming down there. Yeah, the damage to the front wheels do look a lot worse than they actually are. I think we can bend them in quite easily. That's not good. That's not good. You see what? Two bumps, and our car looks awful. It is holding up though. For now. For now, we are working. We have lost the front wing. Yep, thank you for getting out of the way. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. I was hoping to use like one of the driveways or garages as a hiding place for a Formula 1 car. Unfortunately, it's just led me to a lot of trouble. I don't think I've actually... There is a good reason why I tend not to drive cars up here. I don't think I actually have driven a versus the army up here. And that is because these roads are far too dangerous. It's too... Oh no. Don't tell me we've... somehow this thing is still going. I was not expecting it to have survived for so long. However, we are still moving, which is not bad at all. God damn, I'm trying to get out of the hills. I saw a gap and I thought, oh yes, we can boot it straight onto the normal road. Couldn't do it. That was, yeah, a well-timed sneak attack from the messer there. Oh, barracks, throw the car off-road. Oh, that's bad. Come on. Ooh, okay, we're good, we're fine. The front wheels is flapping about crazily over there. Okay, we're still going. We've made it back into the city. Hey barracks. Oh crap. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Now all the wheels are wobbly. The engine is actually doing better than I was expecting. The engine, I was really thinking that this was going to be kind of one hit and you're done for. The engine is holding on. Certainly, I did some... Oh. That is the move of the day right there. Certainly when I drove it down Chiliad, a couple of bumps and I had the engine smoking quite heavily from some stuff. So the fact that... no! Uh-oh. Oh no, we're pinned! I can't actually move. The car will not go. It's stuck. No, we're free to get... We have got it freed. The Formula 1 car is free. Oh, that should have been the death of me then. They missed a trick. Oh, it is going to be the death of me. Yeah, the engine's gone. The engine has caught fire. Ah, bugger. Yeah, they got me. Well played. I drove down what I didn't know was a dead end, and they pinned me in. All it takes is a couple of shotgun shells to that engine, and you are a goner, and especially, the pushing. So, may have tried to be a little bit too clever in that particular chase. Well, that first run through the city did not quite go according to plan. I was trying to be too fancy with my getaway strategy, and I cocked it up. Got stuck in an alleyway, car got filled with shotgun bullets, and, well, that was that. A very fiery end for the Ferrari. So, can we fare better? I hope so. I really do hope so. Why are you in that? That's, okay. So I was trying to install that mod and get it working. Apparently on the AI cars it's working better than when I was trying to use it myself. Well, that is not a vehicle you want to see coming directly towards you. That's new. Well, yeah, let us get back to the running away from the army. That is a very, very green Voltic over there. And hopefully we'll have no more of the zombie apocalypse, what's-it-called, coming towards me. That is a scary sight. No, don't go towards the hills. It's tempting because I've got, you know, great acceleration. It's about the only car that can weave its way in and out of traffic in the hills because of the speed and the grip. But it will not end well for me. We saw that last time. I've learnt my lesson. Let's not play that one again. Helicopter. Helicopter is too close for me to be prattling around in these alleyways. Well, just about too close. I can, again, if the helicopters could actually keep up with this, they would be a real problem because of those bullets. However, most of the time, I can go too far away that they can't actually get a shot at me. And that is probably going to be needed right about now because I need to minimise the number of bullets that hit this car. We really cannot be doing with it getting shot up. Oh, wow, that's a good shot from a helicopter, a moving helicopter to hit the driver of a Formula 1 car. That is some damn good shooting. And that helicopter is not leaving me alone. I will give him credit. He is probably about the most effective weapon they have had against this car. I will, you know, bonus points for effort and accuracy there, but hopefully it's not going to do you any good. Still, the helicopter gives chase. I'm having to wait momentarily for the cars to clear. Oh, brake it, slow it down for that gap. Oh, god damn, with the changing directions. You are going to be the death of me. Well, possibly. One of the many potential causes of the death of me would be an AI car changing direction in front of a 200-mile-an-hour Formula 1 car. That would not be helpful. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? This way. Oh, careful. Got to get back on those brakes again, because otherwise we're going to end up in the back of something at ridiculous speeds. I wonder if this could be the car to hide in the construction site. There's certainly potential for it to get away from the army. It might be able to get far enough ahead of an army car that a dive into the construction site would be plausible. Oh no, we smacked the front of the car up on the truck there. That was completely and utterly my stupid there. No, the army are all too close at this stage for me to really make the most of the construction site here. Yeah, I was hoping I could get far enough ahead, but I kind of lost them at the wrong point, really. Okay, here is a plan. It might work because of the speed of this car. Maybe. Nah, they've seen me. They lost me again. Okay, this thing is quick, so I can hopefully navigate my way through here with good speed. But will it be fast enough? And will it be able to remain out of the vision of the helicopters? No, don't look this way, Army. There is not a Formula 1 car driving into a construction site. Bugger. They were looking this way. I'm kind of tempted to dive it down an elevator shaft. Is there even a way for them to see me if I went down there? It would be very cheating. But I don't think it actually leads anywhere. I don't think it comes out at any point here. So I guess it could kind of work. I'm also tempted to shoot up that ramp. There don't seem to be helicopters above me. There are soldiers. If I see foot soldiers sort of over that way, we're racing up the ramp to the roof, because I don't think we have a helicopter above us. It's if there are ground units like outside here. There are now units on this level, so we're going to go to the roof. If there are units outside, they might see us, and that would extend the cooldown period to a point where I think the army guys would probably find me on the roof. Please don't let there be a helicopter. Please don't let there be a helicopter anywhere nearby, because otherwise I am a goner. Don't listen to the sound of the noisy car on the roof, which is kind of creeping along now to get to the other side, because I don't think there is a ramp up at this end, so they have to climb up. Oh crap, there is of course there's the motorway though. Ah, bugger, where were they? Oh, they actually did get up onto the roof. Okay, full credit to them for actually climbing up here quick enough to catch me. Well, we're going to go for a big jump. Okay, we landed it lovely and smoothly over there. It was worth a go, but I'm not sure if a Formula 1 car can't do it. I'm not sure any car can quite get far enough away for that to be a viable tactic. Oh, that was stupid close. That was stupid close. And now we're going to be in a world of pain. The Mega J-turn is in full effect there. I cannot believe I got away with that. But I'm very, very glad that we did. Brakes again. Try and slow the monster down. Movie studio? Movie studio would probably work pretty well, because we might even get around here before anything like the security guards spawn in. Right, my favourite of the hiding spots, down here. Oop, and on the brakes we go. And park the car, actually. Doesn't really matter. Helicopters are going to be long gone. Yeah, this will do nicely. This will do very nicely. For me, hopefully this should do the trick. Slightly disappointed about the construction site. I don't know if I'd race to the other end and hit up that end rather than kind of cruising along, whether it would have worked. Might have done. I don't know whether the cooldown timer would have been long enough anyway for me. We'll keep an eye out, see if there are any army cars. We have got pretty much a ruined front left. Otherwise, not done too badly. Not done too badly. Managed to keep it out of trouble. Not taken too many bullets is kind of the key here, really, for getting away with this car. The bullets more so than the collisions, it seems. I don't think the army are going to be able to do anything. They do have a little bit of trouble navigating the movie studio from time to time. And with the lead that I had jumping in here, there we go, we're away, yeah. The lead that I had jumping in here, the fact that there was no security guards around, was a relatively easy time with that one. Yeah, inside the city. Oh, there they are. Hello. I'm not at all the Formula 1 car that you were looking for. Nope, just keep on going. Good army. Yeah, inside the city, you can still get away from the army. While yes, they can pin you against a wall and cause you trouble, there is so much speed available in this car, so much acceleration. As I said, you don't have to drive it anywhere near its full potential. You can still be cautious, and the brutal acceleration is more than enough. Well, now it is time to give the Ferrari a bigger challenge, although these guys want to steal my Ferrari. No, you don't. Yeah, now the Ferrari is going to have a even tougher challenge. And that, of course, is to survive the dangerous road. Now, this car is going to have more than enough speed to get to the dangerous road. However, as you are going to have to go slow down the road, it may well be very exposed to gunfire from the helicopters and indeed gunfire from the people inside the jeeps, and that is my primary concern. I don't have too much in the way of issues, I don't expect at least, with dodging out of the way of the army cars, because this gets turned so well, and you know, we have the speed, the acceleration to potentially climb it out of trouble if things do start going a little bit wrong. Though that I think it might be okay with. The issue is going to be taking damage. Like, that's not a good start. But damn it, okay, we're still good. We're still okay. We're okay. The car is still... yeah, the car's still functioning. So, yeah, I could have done without that. Now, I am going to go the safer route to the dangerous road. Oh, spun the bloody thing again. I'm not too worried about losing the army. That's not the point of this. Because we got out of the wanted radius almost immediately. Probably, if we'd flung it off-road, probably could have got away. Yeah, we're going to run around the top of the island, and then we will come back in by the lumberyard. Now, this will work great for the Formula 1 car. It's worked well with vehicles in the past as well, in keeping them alive. The helicopters are not going to stand a hope in hell of keeping up with this thing down the straight, or slight curve bits sort of around here. So we're not going to take any damage from them. We are so fast that we will go whizzing past the army jeeps and vehicles as well. At least that is the plan. It does get a little bit sketchier when we get to a Polito Bay, but I'm hoping nothing we can't manage with. After all, plenty of vehicles have made it perfectly fine, so I doubt Formula 1 car is going to have a particular problem. We just whiz along the hard shoulder, although if they spawn in a van in front of you, that's when things do get a little sketchier. We're fine though. We have made it through all of that. Did not see that barracks until the very last second. They clipped the rear wheel. Not enough though to do anything to slow the car down. Okay, we can't quite get changed direction that well. I may have asked a bit too much of the Formula 1 car for that manoeuvre. Oh, that was close as well. Ah, with their sneaking out from behind the barracks, that I had nothing I could do there. That's interesting. That is actually quite odd. So, the front left, as you can see, heavily damaged. When I go on the brakes, it's almost like I have a flat spot on that side of the car. That's not something that GTA 5 normally does. You don't flat spot tyres in GTA 5. That's kind of, though, what it's And the car still drives perfectly straight, but that front left locks up compared to the front right. That's interesting damage. I can't say I've ever done that before with a car. Okay, well, you learn something new with these vehicles. Right, let us get turned. We've made it to the dangerous road, not as damage-free as I would have liked. That does kind of go to show a little bit. The one downside of having such tremendous speed is if you do get caught out, you have a massive accident. There aren't no such thing as small accidents with a Formula 1 car when you're trying to run away from the army. I should probably have gone a little bit slower and been a bit more cautious than that. Well, we've learnt that as well. Oh no, we've overdone it. Come on. I can't afford to hang about. When we're stuck stationary, we are sitting ducks to that helicopter that is more than happy to fill us full of bullets. And we saw it did not take that much when we were sort of penned into a corner. Now, but where we're going to go here, I'm not sure. That's not going to be a fun experience. Oh, climb. Use the power. There we go. Oh, we're taking quite heavy knocks, and that could be problematic for the Formula 1 car. Okay, we're good. We've made the jump down that way. Well done, army vehicle. Damn it. He was fully committed over there, and I was, in no shape to avoid it. Oh, this is a bad place to catch a barracks. Oh, fortunately, he can't quite turn well enough. That's not an ideal place to catch any car. However, we've made it through. Ow, with the bullying. I think this is about the best the army have done, actually, trying to stop a car coming down here. It's only some of the best the army have done. Oh, big explosion. I don't know what it was. Hey! That's a great manoeuvre. I wish all cars would work that well down this part. That was fantastic from the Crusader. Helicopter's trying to land on me. That is definitely cheating. Oh, Christ, I'm losing steering. Please turn. Perhaps not surprising I'm losing steering to the left. Yeah, we are not as responsive as it once was. That much is for sure. The damage is taking its toll on the Formula 1 car. Well, bye-bye, Jeeps. Helicopter went into the bridge, which is massively helpful. Oh, ow. Again, with the knocks. Go. No. Okay, underneath. There we go. This is amazing. It's the new tactic of the Formula 1 car. Just go underneath all the army vehicles. I wonder if we can go underneath that. Probably not a good idea to try and find out, because we're going to get shot at. No, I didn't turn anywhere near enough. Go. Punch through, because that was some shotgun shells coming towards the back of my car. There is smoke. Smoke is billowing. I got stuck. Well done, Messer there. We have almost made it, though, down the dangerous road. We are almost there. I've lost all of my steering down here. The steering is completely kaput. The car is not going to last for much longer, I don't suspect. However, maybe, just maybe, we can make it with one last flying Messer. We have made it out of the dangerous road. Right, well, as is customary, if we survive that one, it means we've got to go try and get to Chiliad. Now, I'm not sure this car is going to survive that long. I suspect one or two more good hits might see us in trouble. Oh, we can't. I just can't turn. Oh, there was a puff and it's dead. Formula 1 car is kaput. It survived the dangerous road, though. It survived all of the punishment that could be thrown at it. And, died on the way to Chiliad. I wasn't really expecting it to survive the dangerous road, to be honest, so the fact that it made it down there is pretty good going. However, it is a rather fragile car. There we go, eventually it goes up in smoke. Huge amount of fun to drive around the city when you have this much speed, but incredibly dangerous, because as I said, you don't have a small crash in a car that is this fast. Did survive the sort of collisions with the army better than I expected. I thought it really was going to be like one collision and I would be out. It could take a few. It took a fair few, but nowhere near as much as the Red Bull could survive. So, yeah, a great fun car to drive. Huge amounts of fun to race it at the sort of speeds it's capable of. But it is quite a fragile vehicle, as you would expect from a Formula 1 car. However, it can get away from the army inside the city limits and outside the city limits without too many issues, but going off-road is not really its strong suit. Anyway, that is it for this video. As ever, I'll put links to all of the mods that I have used in the description, so you can download them, have a go with them yourself. But thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.